Hello and welcome. I am the Fiend, and we are playing Roadwarden. This is my first ever time playing it. We marvel at the serenity of the forest and crave the shroud of its silence. We're obviously super fucking new. We have no clue what's going on, so we're just gonna jump in. Everyone knows to stay away from the wilderness. Most people would never risk a lonely journey. Road wardens are not only accept the struggle, but they embrace it. They deliver messages, assist merchants, burn human corpses, and if possible get rid of the beasts and highwaymen. They live on the road, die young, or retire early. I don't know why you retire. It's a dangerous job, but a respectable one, and it pays well, so I'm like a samurai.
I'm a pussy, I don't want to play this game.
We've got options for difficulty, casual, standard, or restrictive. So those focused on the story, no time limit, more cash at the start, some quests are more forgiving. For those familiar with RPGs, 40-day time limit, regular rule set for the returning road warriors. Or road wardens. I like story, so I don't want a 40-day time limit, especially because I don't know what the fuck's going on. The wall is still standing. There are no wolves around, no stench of blood. Good signs. This should be the place you're looking for. You are supposed to meet with a group of soldiers, but you hear no voices, no sounds of labor. The gate is ajar, but the camp isn't safe. It may keep away the goblins and pebblers, but not these folk nor trolls. And the night is near. Your palfrey breathes heavily. See, if you don't know, I think a palfrey is a donkey or some type of like horse. It had a long day. So we've got a choice. I dismount, sneak up to the gate. I could get off the horse and into the camp briskly. The camp isn't safe. Considering the noise, you doubt that anyone noticed the clatter of hooves. The short, dry grasses barely covered the arid soil of this valley, but you're maybe a minute away from the edge of the sparse woods, which gets denser as they climb up the hills. At best, this trail has a few more years before getting overgrown, for good. Hard to believe it's the only route north. Let's sneak up to the gate. If I'm hurt, your heavy boots hit the ground and the pain of the long ride finally catches up with you. You stretch out, bringing your back and legs comfort, and all you want now is a table, a decent chair, a nice mug of beer, and some warm stew. So with any luck, your axe won't be needed here. I approach the gate slowly. If it's a military camp, it doesn't look the part. Plenty of wasted space, the fire pit is cold. Two people are sitting at the table, tired and disheartened. They're looking in different directions, paying no attention to one another. One of them is holding a cup. After a moment, you notice the quiet humming. You recognize the melody of a light-hearted drinking song from the city harbor. Yeah, they don't look like they're gonna bother me. It takes them a few breaths to glance in your direction. The first person greets you with a wave of his hand. There are bags under his eyes. His beard is messy. I wish they would be in the picture. Despite his simple shirt, he's wearing durable, decent boots. A mace with a head covered in iron hangs at his side, but he doesn't reach for it. I take a look at the second soul. Oh, this is very interesting. Just like you, she's wearing a gambeson, but here, hers is a bit loose as she took it off a corpse, of course. Her head is shaven, as if she's protecting herself from flesh-eating bugs. Her eyes are weary yet kind. She smiles. Considering the squad was sent here half a year ago, these two surely look the part. Though there should be more of them. 8, you believe. Let them speak, yes. Better to let somebody else talk in a conversation. Nice to see an unharmed traveler in this god-forsaken shithole. Makes me just a tiny bit hopeful. The bearded man's voice is strong, yet timid. You'll be staying the night with us. I picture him as like, what's his fucking name? Kurt Russell. We're soldiers, he and I. I'm not gonna do a woman's voice. Adds the armored woman. Her moment switches from half asleep to relaxed. Her moment. We'll do our best to keep the camp safe, but if you were to take the first watch, it would be a huge help. Travelers ought to help each other out, wouldn't you say? You think for a moment. To rest, to fully rest, you need a good sleep. Sure, leave it to me. Although I'm pretty... yeah, I'm pretty tired, dude. My horse is pretty fucked up. I don't know you fucking people. Though you better keep your axe nearby, the nights here can get spooky. I'd say sinister, the other soldier snorts. Ask them about their lieutenant. You wonder how to phrase your question. You can be friendly, playful, distanced, intimidating, or vulnerable. Whenever you meet new people, you can influence how they perceive you by selecting one of the attitudes. It'll just be friendly. I was hoping to meet your lieutenant. Could we talk for a bit? I think if I say that, there's obviously no lieutenant. He's dead. I'm sure you're busy, so if you could just introduce me to your lieutenant. Yes, no, that is not a good way to say it. I'm looking for your lieutenant. Yeah, we don't know these fucking guys. Dust off her skin, adjust the sword at her side, rest her hand, her shoulders straight, her eyes. It'd be me, traveler. Oh, she is the lieutenant. Are you in trouble? I'm fine. I'm your new Roadwarden. I took you for a wayfarer, to be honest. When you mentioned that your mount is waiting outside, she raises an eyebrow. Shouldn't you unsaddle it? I bet it's tired. She glances at the gate, then at her companion. Her voice drops the slightest sign of weariness. I expect you're looking for directions. I'll help you as much as I can. She reaches out to you. Lieutenant Tullia. Maybe a trap I just... They have been kind of odd. She glances at the gate, then at her companion. Why am I gonna unsaddle it? Fuck you. I don't shake her hand, but I want to shake her hand and then be like weary of her. Yeah. I am the fiend. Road warrior. Fiend. I am the road warrior, not the road warden. The lieutenant stands with her hand out, but then raises her arms with an awkward smile. Of course. Just keep your horse away from the tents. She steps away. We don't need to smell its dung. We should also prepare for the night. The soldier in the shirt also rises to his feet. We've no tent to spare. You'll have to use a blanket or something. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. You walk through the gate, your mount looks around and snorts anxiously. Not many humans could ride a horse. It's not only taller than you, but also bulky. Why? As heavy as it is strong. You can get in the saddle within a single breath, but most people wouldn't know where to even begin. From every side, it's a wall of flesh. Wow, that's an odd way to describe a horse. Horses were brought to the Dragon Woods from the conquest in the south. They can trot for a long time, but won't outrun some of the local monsters. Your palfrey needs you to survive, but without it, you too would be lost. Oh, that's cool. So it's 30 minutes before dusk. This fucking game is really cool. It's my only companion here. I want it to feel at ease. I don't care how it feels. I need to be strong and I want it to travel. I can't afford another one. Well, you should care how it feels then. It takes a few steps toward you, scolding you with another snort. You scratch the bottom of its neck with strength and confidence just the way it likes it. That is gay as fuck. Humans see useful animals and even pets as monsters in disguise. Getting emotionally attached to them is believed to lead humans to their doom, but you know that horses need companionship. That's such a... What is going on in this game, man? Are you mean to lead me to my doom? They're friendly. You end up next to the fire pit. Removing the saddle makes the horse nicker with relief. You take a couple of minutes to examine its back just in case. While the riding equipment is not that heavy for such a strong animal, with enough time it starts to chafe. You wish it had something better to eat than this shabby grass. You should look for an inn. I need to unpack. Alright, so here we are. You haven't brought that many things, and you lost one of your sacks while fleeing the Crimson Corpse Eaters. Zombies, I guess. Worst of all, you have no rope left. But maybe the soldiers could share one. Shouldn't cost more than a dragon bone. They're really throwing some lore at me here. Aside from the travel set, you own a few valuable possessions essential for your trade. So I can choose which one I want to be. A fine gambeson, an axe. I can have a shitty axe, a talisman that help me use my powers. I can carry writing. Well, an axe and a horn, given a healing potion. I'll be a fighter because that's what a Roadwarden seems to be. You unpack and inspect your belongings. Your water skin isn't pierced. The spare clothes are still here just in case. What the fuck, get out of here. You take a look at your wooden bowl and mug, your cape, tinderbox, bandages, food ration, knife. Nothing special or too cumbersome. From time to time, your routine helps you avoid mistakes, but this doesn't make it any more exciting. So taking hits will damage your armor. You can then fix it in various settlements. So our armor is 3 out of 4. It will stop even a life-threatening strike. With your current gambeson, it's the best protection you can get. So we get the choice to check our inventory here. So we've got some food rations, dried meat, crackers, nuts, seeds, fruits, and water, which spoil slowly and don't require additional cooking. Pouch of coins, our gambeson, the travel set. So useful tools. What are those tools? Knife, candle, etc. Because it seems like we need rope and other things. So we have a crossbow with 3 crossbow bolts and an axe, a well-crafted axe. Very nice. Alright. I return to the soldiers. They are at the table again, observing your beasts and chatting between themselves. Why are you looking at my horse, dog? Your stomach growls at the sight of them eating out of the wooden bowls. There's no meal for you, but you can sit down on a tree log. I don't want to eat with them. I sit down as a... I'm pretty sure my dude is... Yeah, my stomach is hungry, so I'm going to eat. Yeah, so keeping your stomach full will make you stronger. Starvation won't allow you to restore vitality while resting. You can find your supplies in the inventory. In the last inn, you got a smelling loaf of dark bread decorated with sunflower seeds. Wow, that is a very descriptive. It tastes great even by itself. When on the road, most people have to think about themselves. Soldiers live with and for their companions, constantly on the move from one part of the realm to another, making sacrifices to protect their group as they face dozens of hideous creatures. Their lives are filled with discipline, hardship, and camaraderie. Roadwardens, on the other hand, learn how to work by themselves. They seldom engage in open combat, patrolling the same roads for years. They help the settlements stay in touch, but also maintain commerce, settle down, forge friendships. Period. When there are no laws to follow, they use their own judgment. Okay, different responsibilities, different lifestyles. I eat slowly, enjoying myself. In the meantime, I speak with Tulia. She's focused and chooses her words carefully. She looks away only when she gathers her thoughts. I can only say as much as I know, and that's not much. She nods towards the other soldier. As you can see, there's not a lot of us left. At the beginning of the summer, there were 8 of us, including our previous lieutenant. 5 are dead. 1 has run away in tears. We're also strangers in this land, adds her companion. I wonder, be nice to, yeah. Okay, yeah, so they do keep track of what's going on. I can go back and look at information later. The man leans forward, his legs shaking nervously. He sounds like a kid asking a bard to sing one a story. Tell a joke or do a magic trick, whatever it takes to escape from boredom. His untrimmed beard hides a much younger face than you originally thought. What did the officials tell you? I expect not that much. No soul governs these lands. That means there's no laws. I could technically kill both of them. I share what I consider to be relevant. What I've discussed with the officials should stay between me and them. Well, these guys could be like my 2 bitches, so we'll be friendly with them. You tell the soldiers how little guidance you receive. Since this area is too far away from to keep it under control, you are warned that it's untamed and unknown. Who knows how many villages, bandits, or monsters may be found in these unmapped hills and forests. From time to time, new people come here to look for boundless opportunities. Most of them never return. Do they turn into walking corpses or find what they're looking for? Ooh. Who's asking me? Is that me saying this? No soul could tell, so I was looking for your guidance. The lieutenant drinks from her cup and crosses her legs, ankle on knee. That's very scripted. Seeing her chair makes you doubt she'll ever find a comfortable position. Where should we start? What should I know about the peninsula? Any ideas? What happened to the previous Roadwarden? I've lost my rope. Could you spare one? What happened to your squad? How'd you become lieutenant? What's your squad's mission? Anything I should know about this camp? If you were me, where would you go next? Very interesting questions, which I will leave for the next episode, as this game is really interesting. I wouldn't even call it a game. It's more like a story. It's going to be very similar to quite a few other things I'm going to be playing in the near future. We're going to be doing some story games, some horror games, some fun shit. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.